Okay, Amber, I'm going to lunge Karma. It's been a while since she's been lunged, so I'm hoping she still remembers the drill. But the one thing that I noticed when you were lunging Kitty is that you kept standing in the same place. And I know that's because Kitty is so responsive. And if you move too much, I know that Kitty overreacts. But what I do is I keep moving. I'm walking in a small circle while Karma is going, and I'm staying right behind her withers. If I move this way, I get into position in front of her. That's her cue to stop. When I get in front of her drive line, which is her withers, that's her cue that I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go back and get her going again, and I'll step in front of her. So as she's lunging, I kind of step backwards, which puts me in front of her, and then I'll change hands. See how soft she is and how loose this rope is? If she pulls on the rope, I don't play tug of war with her. I'll jack it back so that she keeps it nice and loose. See, I wasn't paying attention and I was talking to you, and as she went along, she got ahead of me, and that's why she stopped. Or rather, I got ahead of her the way she went, and since I was in the wrong position, she stopped thinking that I had meant to get ahead of her. And I'm going to back up to get in front of her. And of course I have to adjust because I have the whip. You don't have a whip. But I'm going to change hands, get in back of her, and then point with the new hand. And I'm walking in small circles, staying right behind her shoulder, right behind her wither. She keeps wanting to come in because she knows she gets to stop when she comes in. I'm going to back up. That puts me in front of her and send her off in the new direction. And if I were to have to spank her to make her go, I would not hit her on the butt. I would tap her on the withers. Because hitting her on the butt means for her to get her butt out of my way. Back up. That puts me in front of her. She changes direction, point the new direction. Now while she's trotting, if I point to here's something else. I know how responsive Kitty is. And you barely have to point to get her to go. Karma's the same way. If I point again, she should break into a lope. If she doesn't, I'm going to have to spank the ground. Still not letting her pull on the rope. I got myself all out of position. That was me, not Karma. I wasn't moving fast enough. That was Karma. Okay, I'm probably being redundant, but there's three things. Walk in small circles so that you're staying behind her withers. Straight line to her is always behind her withers. Second thing, when you want to change direction, back up a little bit. Point the new way. That puts your body in her way. And that's how you get them to turn toward you in the round pen also. Then when I want her to stop, I'll look at her hip. So the same way she's going, when I want her to stop, I look at her hip And that makes her swing it away from me. I hope you can see what I mean, and I hope that's been helpful.